This is Melanin.
And I'm BELEAF Mel.
And we're here with episode 175 of How Married Are You?
Okay, my name BELEAF. This is Yvette, and we've been married
12 years.
Live in California, and we got
4 kids.
Relationships scary. It's very necessary. We share our love of struggles. We ask, how married are you? Every Tuesday and Thursday, shawty. If you're listening, you're in the wedding party. It's okay if you want to put your hands up. You got the questions, we got the answers.
It's chocolate baby story time.
Chocolate baby story time.
It's chocolate baby story time.
1, 2, 3, and...
It's chocolate baby story time.
Did you cancel working out with Rich?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your story time, babe?
Something happened this morning.
I got something.
Go ahead, baby.
So, Anaya is excited to tell on her brothers for any reason. It could be very small. It just doesn't matter. She wants to be seen in the clear. If you guys just look on my Instagram, on my TikTok, or actually on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, man, she was so happy to tell me that the boys put a hole in your hammock. And I don't know, man. I think that's a sister thing. I'm gonna be honest, because sisters be like that, man. Why y'all be like that?
I don't know. Maybe it has to do with us wanting to be in the good graces of our parents.
Yeah.
And wanting them to be able to trust us and know that we're going to come with them with all the facts.
Yeah, but do you realize you represent that bad news?
But the funny thing about it is, if you watch Raya and Theo, Raya is not to be trusted.
Okay, because I think I can trust Raya a lot more than Theo.
But look, every time, the other day, what was happening? But Raya just kept telling all the tea. Oh, I don't think we can tell this on the internet. But remember Raya told us about what Theo did to...
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
So what do you mean?
But he just kept spewing all these new...
But what do you mean we can't trust him? Because
I'm saying Raya, like, Theo can't trust Raya.
Right.
Like, I don't even know if Theo acknowledges, like, how much Raya ratted him out this weekend.
Well, check this out. I trust Raya more than Theo at this point. Because at least I know Theo... I mean, Raya is not malicious.
No.
He is oblivious. Theo has malicious intent. He wants to watch the world burn in a very big brother sinister type of way. Hey, he's like, man, you know what? Just for a moment, if I could feel what it feels like to be an only child again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
And he will, if he's going down, everybody's going down.
Everybody's going down.
Raya, I would feel more comfortable with Raya watching the kids.
What?
Than Theo watching the kids. Because at least I'm going to know everything that happened.
Okay. All right. Oh,
yeah, we got some news. We got some crazy news this weekend. Uzi just came in and dropped the fruit snacks all over. He's blowing it now.
He said he's going to blow them to get the germs off.
Look at him. He's blowing each one.
Oh, buddy.
Anyway.
Buddy, what do you need? Are you just here? Uzi? Are you just here to be here? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
My chocolate baby story time, or do I still get one?
I was figuring we could use it for the next one since we
Okay.
got another one.
All right, let's go then.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all, let's go. Y'all, do you want to hang out with us and the rest of the wedding party in person? Well, let me tell you something. Now is your chance. On July 28th through the 29th, we are throwing a party. We're calling it the How Married Are You Live.
This is our introduction to retreats. We are super excited to add so much value. We've been giving free value for a long time and sharing the ups and downs and the hard parts and the best parts of marriage. This upcoming July 28th and 29th is your opportunity to get the nitty gritty on how we really got through a lot of that stuff. And so we want to invite you guys. It's going to be super fun. So make sure you guys join us July 29th. We are almost out of tickets for the July 28th VIP. So make sure you guys join us, come through. In Vista, California, it's going to be amazing. I'm super excited for all the guests that we have.
Yeah.
I know for sure you will be impacted because this is like really what we invested most of our life into. Is that we knew that we cared about marriages and families so much that we didn't want to like leave you guys hanging with information, with support, with very fundamental skills to kind of move forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, we're excited to have you guys. So we can't wait to see you. But let's go ahead and hop into this email, babe.
All right. So, hi, Yvette and Glenn. So I'll get straight to the point. I married a man-child. I'm 31 and my husband is 37, and we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. I fell into the role of being the housekeeper and cleaning our bedroom because if I don't, his clothes will pile up everywhere on the floor very fast. He's the type to not put anything back where it belongs, but will also have the nerve to ask me where the same stuff is. I'm not keeping track of where he mindlessly drops things. On top of that, I have to do laundry every few days because he goes through so much before the week is even done. Imagine the clutter. I also shoulder the work of cleaning the rest of the house because he doesn't put anything back or clean up after himself. Dishes and crumbs of food all over the place. Mind you, we don't even have children. I feel like I'm a maid and it's driving me crazy. He'll say thank you and he appreciates what I do, but I need his gratitude to translate to actual work from him pulling his own weight. I feel like he isn't really thankful because if he was, he'd realize how much of a mess he leaves behind and try to do his part of household maintenance. It's very thoughtless. I don't clean up behind him to be nice. I do it so we don't live in a huge mess. How can I ask him to do his part without making him feel like I'm picking on him? Because he also doesn't like being told about himself. And then she has a rolling eye emoji. He takes constructive criticism as an attack, and he will fight with all his might to be wrong. Help. I have thoughts, but I feel like from a male perspective, it might be nice to hear what you think the best approach would be from her. How would you receive it the best?
Well,
you're scratching in the mic again.
I'm itching. Obviously not well.
I was like, well, there you have it right there.
I'm not a man-child, first of all.
You are not.
But I would say that I receive what she said more than I think about how I would receive it. Because so what she just said the last sentence. If we could zoom in for the bad-eyed.
I was wanting to zoom in, but I didn't want to lose my place.
She goes,
he takes constructive criticism as an attack, and he will fight with all his might to be wrong.
No, not that part. How can I ask him to do his part without making him feel like I'm picking on him? Mm-hmm. Like that question sounds like you're speaking to someone who is vulnerable and who is like weak and someone you need to protect, which is why he's childish. You're mothering him. Like you're worried more about how to not hurt his feelings than how to communicate. And that's an injustice to the relationship.
You're worried more about how to not hurt his feelings versus how to communicate.
Right. Because if I tell you something that's true, right, then that's just information. Mm-hmm. Once you get the information, what you do with it is now your responsibility. Mm-hmm. So if I say, babe, this bacon is burnt. Mm-hmm. That's just information. The bacon is in fact burnt. You know what I'm saying? But if you go, well, I got distracted and I don't eat it, which you would never say. You know what I'm saying?
I'd tell you the bacon was burnt.
Yeah. Recently, I smelled the bacon and I said, what's burning? It smells like something's burning. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Did something burn? Yes, the bacon. Okay.
That was just yesterday, fool. Why are you trying
Was this yesterday?
Yes.
But I wasn't bringing that up because I was just saying that. Right. So now that's her responsibility. Everybody got a little bit of childish in them. First of all,
I'm like, why it have to be burnt bacon? That's too soon.
I was trying to think about something else. I was trying to think of like unseasoned or overseasoned
all right.
something.
Keep going.
All right, so the can I just say that the kitchen needs to be prayed over for sure. Like you pray over your food, but you don't pray over the kitchen because the kitchen is where a lot of the fights happen. Dishes, dishwasher, broom,
in our house,
crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Like wet socks. Like it gets crazy. Somebody left ice on the floor and kicked it, or just Anyway, I would say that she's more concerned about his feelings. You know what I mean? Than what she needs to communicate. And I think this isn't new. I'm not putting it all back on her, but I do think she has a responsibility to speak her mind.
Yes.
And so I don't know how I'm just going to tell you how I feel about that before I give the advice on how I would approach it. I want to know what you have to say.
I was just going to suggest an approach. I feel like in the past I've been like, hey, I need help. Right? And so there are things that either I've done like recently, because Glenn, babe, tell me if I'm putting you on blast. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to give an example, a real life example. And we both have this issue, mind you. This is a mutual issue that we have.
It's about the rapture?
The rapture?
The clothes?
Yes. So like Glenn does this thing where he like gets in bed and just like takes his clothes off and leaves them on the side of his bed. And so it starts to accumulate and he doesn't really have a lot of space on his side of the bed, to be completely honest.
It's bad over there.
And so when he does that, it's just a whole thing. So I was in the laundry room, the AKA garage, the other day, and I was like, oh, we have this hamper here that's just sitting here. It's the kid's old hamper. And I was like, I'm going to bring this upstairs. And I brought it upstairs. And I was like, hey, babe, why don't you just like tuck your stuff in here, because it seems like it's like a, whatever. And he was very receptive to that, I think. Right? How did you feel about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so for me, like in the past, what I feel like I've done is the things that irritate me or bother me, I try to create a solution and invite him in on it. And as far as household chores, we did have a point at one point where it was like, hey, babe, I need you to clean all the bathrooms at one point. Like that was his job. So on the weekends, he would clean the bathrooms, all three. And so we've had times where it's like, hey, I've got to work and I've got to live here and I've got to do all the housekeeping and whatever. This is getting overwhelming for me. So can we talk about all the things that need to get done and what you feel like you can take off this plate, like what you can be responsible for? And then I think it does help, like if there is a designated day, like, okay, Saturday mornings, we're going to wake up, we're going to clean up. But there are also things that we can do throughout the week, such as put a dirty clothes hamper in it or a hamper somewhere where he can just kind of drop his shoes or whatever in a way that works. And now I will say that like I even got a thing in our AKA mudroom, but it's just like a hallway. I keep calling things laundry room, mudroom. We don't got none of that. But where I put like a bench for all the shoes because the shoes were going crazy at one point. The shoes still go crazy, but at least there's a bench right there that I feel like when people get annoyed, we
had a bench custom built.
We did. We had a custom built bench for our shoes because I needed it to look, it just couldn't be any old kind of thing. It had to look appealing. And so I just feel like there are ways to like say, hey, and it's not, and I even like at the beginning of the year, or it was at the end of last year, I came to you with like, this was more so about our calendar, but I feel like you were receptive. Like I had a whole agenda where it was like, hey, these are things I think we should be considering for the calendar next year. And then we kind of talked through it and strategized together.
Yeah.
I feel like you were receptive to that. So my thought is, I feel like if we, like, I know it's bothersome and it can kind of feel like you're mothering or whatever, but I feel like if you're proactive about certain things, then it kind of helps to guide the conversation in a way that makes it seem like it's a team effort versus you telling him to do something. That's my strategy.
Yeah. Okay, let's say the tables are turned.
Mm-hmm.
How do I communicate to you?
What do you mean?
Like if I'm like, hey, the dishes need to be da-da-da-da, or I'm hungry, or like, what do I say?
You've never told me the
No,
dishes.
nothing.
That is not a thing that happens. I don't know what that looks
If
like.
there's something that needs to be done,
You
I
do it.
never say anything, or I do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah, if I see Glenn,
Go ahead.
this is probably not helping this situation, but I feel like if I see you start to do chores or clean or something, I'm kind of like, ugh.
It must be real bad.
Yeah. I get self-conscious, I think, when I see you doing stuff like laundry. I hate it when you do laundry because it's like I let the laundry get piled up.
Well, yeah, I can do.
But
I
it
can do my
is,
own
yeah.
laundry.
Like I don't know. It's just in our house, that's kind of the thing.
And it's not like I can't do my own laundry.
Yeah.
I just don't mind it. I don't mind a pile of clothes next to my bed. And it's my side of the bed. Nobody can see it unless you come all the way across the threshold and you enter into my space, and then you're in my universe. And I'm kind of like, it's your fault. You shouldn't be here, you know?
Yeah.
And also kind of try to protect myself from the kids. Like if they come over to my side of the bed in the middle of the night, if there's clothes there, they're more than likely
to turn around and go to mom's side?
Yeah.
No.
Because they come to my side first. That's a fact. They come to my side
We
first.
should do a thing where we switch sides of bed and see what happens.
I want to get like a nighttime camera to see what actually happens. Because I know all types of stuff goes on. Like people come in, they leave, and I'm just knocked out. So anyway, yeah. I also would say that I don't want it to make it seem like, and I know you weren't saying this, but just for the audience, because they don't know, like Yvette also has clothes.
Yes, I said that. I said
Right.
It's a mutual issue.
It's a mutual issue.
My
But you
thing is-
describe mine. You didn't describe yours.
Well, yours are all dirty clothes.
That's not true. They're worn, but they can be reworn.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will, if I reach my foot deep enough into the bottom of the sheets, I will find drawers.
Babe, you keep saying stuff on the podcast that's for me and you.
I'm just saying.
We're not talking about that right now.
Babe,
no,
that's
listen.
that's
Here's
what they
my
pay,
thing.
That's
y'all.
what they pay us
no,
for.
No, they don't pay us nothing.
I know. This is free. Donate.
But you should come to the How Married Are You Live.
Yeah, just give us money.
What? Here's the thing. So I need someone to tell me what to do because, like, you know how I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Hold on. Where we going?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay,
I
go
just
ahead,
want. We're taking a little sidebar, real quick. A sidebar, but like my issue is, I am a stay-at-home mom, and so a lot of times I put clothes on like after I've showered, and I wear them all day, but I'm in the house, right? So they've been worn. I haven't necessarily sweat or done anything like extensive to where these clothes need to go in the dirty clothes. And so I feel like they don't need to go in the dirty clothes, but I don't think they should go back in my drawer. Mm-hmm. So most of the time I'll drape them over a chair or at the bottom.
Purgatory.
So that I'm encouraged to like wear them again because I hate doing laundry so much that it's like, well, this isn't technically dirty. And my children, on the other hand, like Anaya put on a dress for a tea party the other day, like at the end of the day, and then it was bedtime and she put on her pajamas and then she put the dress in the dirty clothes. I'm like, girl, you can wear this again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Anaya do like 3 outfit changes.
3 outfit changes in one day and then put them, and they all end up in dirty clothes. But it's like, that's not dirty.
Yeah.
That's not dirty.
The crazy thing is like we all have issues with laundry.
We do.
Because Uzi, he'll like have an accident or something like
Yes.
that. He had an accident today, actually.
He told me.
Yeah, during the Nerf gun fight. I was like, bro, this is not the time to wet the bed. We got to kill these guys. So freaking, I think that Theo, I don't know what's going on with him. He'll wear the same shirt for 2 weeks.
I made him shower this morning because I was like, Theo, you've had that shirt on since Saturday.
Yeah.
Y'all, today is Tuesday.
Yeah. And I'm
No.
like, what is going on?
Today's Monday.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, what is going on? Uriah will wash all his clothes
That boy irritates me.
Just to not have to fold them. He'll put them all back in the dirty clothes.
No, he like takes them out of the dryer and puts them in his hamper, but then won't fold them, and then will put his dirty clothes on top of them.
Yeah.
And so what'll happen, I'm like, right, how do you have that much dirty clothes already? And I'll lift it up to the middle of the thing, take something out and smell it, and it's clean.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a huge sidebar. Sorry, y'all. It's just laundry is a thing for us.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've helped this young lady.
No. I have a solution
Okay,
here.
go
all
ahead.
right? Things that help us nowadays is when we can afford it, we'll
Yes.
either don't have house cleaning.
Yes.
We all remember the story about the house cleaner walking on me when I was in the toilet.
I had to resume house cleaning again, y'all.
Yeah, so-
even though we can't afford it.
house cleaning, and then Yvette did a laundry service that went really well the first time she did it, and I didn't do it.
But you didn't do it.
I know.
He made me sort out all my laundry. I said this on the How Married Are You before, but he made me sort out all my laundry and just have them wash my clothes because he didn't want nobody to wash his drawers.
Yeah, I was it's weird, man. I don't know, man. Anyway, I wasn't there with you yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you now.
You are?
I'm with you now. Then there's okay. So for this lady, I would say that you have to ask him a pre-game question. So it's kind of like you should ask him, I have something to tell you, but I want to know the best way to kind of offer you some advice or the best way to ask for your help about something. You know what I'm saying? Or if I ask you a question, can you promise to receive it without getting frustrated? Or you let me know when the best time for me to do that is. You know what I'm saying? That way he can kind of be like, all right, well.
Prepare your heart.
Well, he'll prepare his heart, but basically he's getting the information that, hey, usually when she tells me something, I'm not able to receive it. You know what I'm saying? So what am I doing wrong? That's how I would take it. You know what I mean? And so also, like, you can't necessarily care about his clothes. Like his feelings. So if it's like, yo, hey, I'm going to wash my clothes and you wash yours. Like, that can be a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
And you can get separate
hampers.
Like, that was one thing that I did do is I got us, 4 different hampers now in our room. So, and I put like little labels on them and I was like, black, white,
Wasn't that my
gray,
idea?
and colors. Huh?
Wasn't that my idea?
Oh, you had been wanting to like get one of the ones that already was like that, but I was like, I don't see that on here that like I like. So I just ordered different ones. Why does it matter if it was your idea or not?
You said I.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just curious because I thought because I have a solution to the problem, but we don't like my solution. We don't like my solution.
Glenn's solutions are oftentimes abrasive and
They are life changing.
clunky.
Clunky. What is that?
Clunky.
Okay, so what is that though? Like, what do you mean by that?
It means I've already talked to you about this. So you wanted to go there? Okay, let's go. So you know how I was telling you how like if you trip over something, it's automatic trash.
Yeah. Oh man.
It could be a Google Home, y'all, and he like it's in his way or something, and he just is so frustrated by it that he gets it and he just tosses it in the trash.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's not that serious.
It's not that bad. Well, I'm like kicking it and stuff like that. It's like I tripped over. I pick it up aggressively. I pick it up and then it goes to Never Never Land, which is wherever I need it to be. You know. But most things are just kind of laying around and it's kind of like, I don't like this. I want it out of my universe and I want it gone.
Yeah.
And so I get rid of it. I'm talking about, my solution was for us to wash clothes every day. First thing in the morning, all the dirty clothes go in the washing machine.
Yeah. Which
Right.
feels like a waste of water.
And so I learned that from that's the only thing I learned from that old couple. I used to be like what is that, CNA for, or whatever I used to do for them people.
The guy that peed on your hand?
Yeah. Save that story for another day. Yeah. He peed on my wrist.
Let's get it straight.
Not on my hand. My hand's still good.
Let's get it straight.
My hand's still good.
Okay, so you're saying she should just preface the conversation by saying, hey, I've got something I want to talk to you about, but I want you to be in a space where you can receive it. Is this a good time? If not, is there a time that we can schedule a time to have this conversation?
Yeah, you're not going to like what I have to say.
You're probably going to be bothered by what I have to say.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's fixable, but I just need you to kind of, like when you're dealing with children, you have to kind of walk them through it. You know?
But she's dealing with a man.
But she just said he's a man-child.
You know, another thing, my children don't necessarily do well with this, but I do have like checklists for them. That could be helpful. Is that too childish? Is that too demeaning?
I remember one time I asked you to make me like a checklist. You were like, bro, just do it.
I did.
You're like, why do I have to
He asked me to make a checklist for the diaper bag.
I said make a chore list. I said, let's make a chore list of all the things we need to do. Da, 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 da. And you were like, just figure it out. Like, just do it. And I was just kind of like, all right, I'm not going to do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. But if you want my help, here's how you can help me help you. You know what I'm saying? Is if we wrote it down. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's not easy, man. I don't think this is like not salvageable, but I do think you do have to kind of communicate.
This is definitely a conversation that needs to happen immediately. You guys are only 1 year in, and if you let it fester longer, you're going to become resentful.
Just stop doing it.
Yeah, that's true. I know it's going to be painful for you, but at some point, maybe it'll bother him.
But I also like, I was going to say something. Like, I like the idea of doing clothes every day. Like washing the clothes every day. The reason why is because the loads are small and everything gets folded really quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's the one that's doing it every day.
I'm talking about for us.
Oh.
I'm talking about for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if every morning whoever just wakes up, go downstairs, first thing you do is just take all the clothes and put them in the washer machine. You know what I'm saying? And we have a dual washer, so we can do whites and darks in this washing at the same time, essentially, and that'll be it. You know, I think that's a great solution. And then for the bigger loads, what's the problem now?
Babe, go ahead. What do you have?
Because I'm trying to solve a problem that we have, and you hate my idea.
This isn't the time. This isn't about our problems. This isn't about us.
But this is what they watch for. They want to hear us.
I don't like that idea.
Why?
Because I just don't.
Yeah. She has control issues.
No, here's the thing, love.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
However,
I have control issues.
You have this thing that you do where you wash clothes. You like put clothes in the washer and then you don't come back to them. And so then when I'm ready to actually do laundry, I have to rewash that load because now it smells like whatever.
Like the cushions Uzi threw up on.
Yeah. It doesn't happen like frequently, but it happens. And so I love you.
No, babe. I mean, like, I think we have a really good system with the dishwasher. Like, I know you like the dishwasher to be loaded at night and after breakfast.
Yes.
You love that. Mm-hmm. So if we just say, hey, first thing in the morning, let's go ahead and put the things, and then at lunchtime, just switch over the loads.
You know, it'd help if we had a laundry chute.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with me. I don't know how to put a hole in the house to get a laundry chute. I don't know what that means.
I'm just saying, I think that would be cool because then everything kind of just is down there already and I don't have to because do you know what that's going to entail? I'm going to be waking you up every morning to get the laundry downstairs.
Why would you wake me up?
Because I'm just saying the noise that I would make.
You make noise anyway, and I sleep through it.
I want to move on. Can we move on?
Go ahead, move on, babe. Where we going next?
Do we want to do another email? Because this next one might be long.
No, we don't have time. Let's do another episode.
The next episode. There was a question, though, that might be quick. Actually, this one might not be quick. It's from a guy, though.
Okay, awesome. Nice.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
All right. How married are you, my love?
Man, I'm so married that, dang, what did I do for you? We went to Miami. Oh, yeah. Yvette had to get a picture on the beach. She had to get a picture on the beach. She looked good, man. She had this outfit on. Not that you don't always look good, but this outfit was obviously, you was stunning in this dress. Was it a skirt and shirt? I don't know. It
was a maxi skirt and a crop top.
Okay, whatever. Something I'm not folding.
It hangs crazy.
She had this beautiful outfit on. We were in Miami, and she's like, oh, I need to get a shot in this outfit. So we went to the beach. I'm walking in the sand in Air Maxes. It's hot as hell, and I'm carrying her purse. It's just one of them things where it's like, obviously, I'm a father. You know, I'm a husband of a wife who's an influencer at this point.
What?
Yeah. And that's how married I am.
No,
Babe, how married are
you made me an influencer. I wasn't trying to be nobody's influencer. I was trying to influence some students.
Yeah, right.
To learn math.
Go ahead.
But Glenn chose that outfit, and I just felt like I needed to I needed to get a really good picture in it because the venue we were at just didn't afford me that opportunity. Mm-mm. Yes, my love.
So Uzi's calling Dad's.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Go find him.
In the bathroom or in the TV room?
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's crying. Really quick. I'm so married that the other morning, I don't know if I already said this one, but the other morning I was making breakfast for everybody, and I was intending on having eggs for me, Glenn, and Uriah. And I went into the thing, and there was only one egg. And I was like, yo, this egg is for my husband.
Yeah.
I made you the last egg, and it was just one, but it was good.
Grateful. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
And
that's just how married we are.